What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubae here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today I just wanted to take a second to talk about something that you shouldn't do, which is throw away your life savings. Unfortunately, the guy we're going to be talking about today is guilty of doing that. Yeah, just make sure before you take out the trash that you didn't put a bunch of cash in it. Just a tip.
Nice rack in her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million.
Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, I think most of us tend to know that keeping cash underneath your mattress, keeping cash in the garage somewhere, tends to be not the best way to keep cash safe, you know. I understand that a lot of people have a fear of banks and whatnot. There's just a higher likelihood of you accidentally losing your life savings if you keep it in your house. This guy, for whatever reason, came into a situation where he had $23,000 in cash and decided to keep it in his recycling bin without telling his wife about it, which seems like the worst possible place to keep your money. Thankfully, things ended up okay for him, but I still felt like talking about it. Man who accidentally threw away $23,000 is reunited with life savings in Northern California. Yeah, thankfully by the grace of Grayskull himself, somehow him and the money ended up getting back together. You know that this trash company has to be one of the most honest companies in the world. I just feel like there's not many places you could call and say, hey, I accidentally put $23,000 in cash somewhere. If you find it, will you give it to me? Most places are probably gonna go, oh no, we'll never find it, good luck, and then secretly be looking for it. You know, at least this place actually searched through all the garbage they had and found it for him. I will say though, out of all of the strategies I've heard for protecting money, hiding it in the trash can just makes the least amount of sense to me, because it's definitely gonna get thrown away at some point. Like, you know, I mean, if you keep it in your house, then keep it in a safe, keep it somewhere that's not like right next to something that gets taken out and disposed of all the time. I just don't know why you have a bag with $23,000 in it and go, maybe the trash that's going out tomorrow is the right move. And even if you are gonna do that, I feel like it's very crucially important that you let everybody else in the house know that like that's there and not to take it out. You don't just put $23,000 in a recycling bin and then not tell the person that takes out the trash. That's basically a guarantee of you losing this money, you know? A man who accidentally tossed $23,000 into the recycling bin is reunited with his life-saving Saturday after a worker at a recycling facility in Northern California spotted a shoebox stuffed with money. When the man from Ashland, Oregon realized his mistake on Thursday, the recycling bin had already been emptied into a truck for the Recology sorting facility in Humboldt County. Seriously, dude, the employee that found this shoebox full of cash and turned it in needs to get like some type of reward. You know, I don't know if it's from the company, they give him a paid day off or something, but like, come on, he's going through the garbage. It's not like anyone really wants what he's sorting through. He finds a shoebox with 23 grand and then turned it in just in case somebody called for it. That's a good employee, dude. That's who I would want to be my manager. You know this guy doesn't demand a doctor's note when you have a fever like a bad manager would. This guy is definitely the good worker here. This guy's also insanely lucky, the one who threw away his life savings, because like I said, there's a high propensity that most places you would call aren't admitting that they have the $23,000 that you threw away. I feel like one of the weirdest jobs has to be the guy who sorts through the trash, right? Because his job is basically to look at a bunch of stuff that most people assume is never going to be seen again. Like the amount of just bizarre things that have to whiz past you while you're looking at like an entire state's worth of garbage has to be worth talking about. If there's anyone that really needs like a story channel, it's a guy who's like, yeah, one time I was sorting through the garbage and I found this note to George Clooney. Like just the weirdest stuff you would find. On top of it all, apparently sometimes people be throwing away money. Is there any rules about them taking garbage? If anyone works in like sanitation or has a parent that works in this industry, let me know. Are they allowed to take stuff? Like hypothetically, if some crazy rich dude just like throws away a motherboard that's not broken, he just doesn't want it anymore. Am I allowed to like take it off the recycling line if I work there? I don't know how it works, but I am curious. The facility's general manager told the Santa Rosa Press Democrat most of the recyclables from the truck had been sorted by the time the man contacted Recology, workers were nonetheless told to be on the lookout for the box. That had to have been the most depressing phone call of this man's entire life, bro. You realize that you accidentally threw away your life savings, right? Like, you know, okay, this is already a big enough oopsie. You're probably not too thrilled about this situation, but you call the recycling plant, you're hoping for a miracle. Yeah, most of that's been sorted, so there's a 99% chance it's already in the landfill, but best of luck. I do not think that dude slept very well that night, you know what I mean? It just probably kept replaying over and over in his mind, like slow motion, him putting the bag of money into the recycling and him just being like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I think everybody has those moments that play when like they're just having a rough day right before you go to bed. Like, you know, the thing that you messed up in 2nd grade. This is definitely on that list for this dude, and that sucks. But the good news is he did get it back. He just had to suffer for like a day or two thinking that he was never going to be reunited with his money, and that definitely was the most stressful day or two of this dude's life. My life savings is somewhere in a landfill, or I'm going to get it back, and there's a 95% chance it's gone forever. On the bright side, that does mean that when they called him and told him his money was safe, that had to have been like the biggest relief of all time, because it's not like he was expecting it. At that point, he's basically like grieving the fact that he threw away his life savings. All of a sudden, that's like hitting the lottery. You got your life savings back. See, who needs to buy lottery tickets? You just gotta throw money away and hope you get it back. Someone spotted the box down the sorting line Friday and recovered all but $320. The money somehow stayed in the box during the 200-mile trip to the facility. Yeah, so this guy definitely had his luck on 11. One stressful day, but the fact that the shoebox didn't open is impressive. $23,000 weighs a lot. If this thing flips over at all, that lid's probably coming off. That's like an impressive amount of money staying in this box for that long. What shoe company was this? I want to just give them a round of applause for their shoebox design, but on top of that, that $320 that was missing, do you think that was the finder's fee, you know? Oh, I found this shoebox full of money and $320 is missing. That just so happens to be how much money he was missing from like his PlayStation 5 fund. I wouldn't even be mad, dude. Like, absolutely no hate. If you're saving this dude's life savings from the recycling belt and it's 23 grand, I feel like $320 is a fair finder's fee. Seriously, though, it could have gone out anywhere. If something's been traveling in the back of a trash truck for an extended period of time, I'm sure pieces and parts go missing, definitely. That's just kind of what happens. That's the nature of garbage going places. I'm sure they don't treat it very nicely, you know, like look at how FedEx treats packages that are labeled fragile, and then imagine how they treat what they think is like garbage recycling, you know what I mean? Not that garbage is recycling. You guys know what I'm saying. Like, they don't treat the back of stuff in trash trucks very gently. I'm assuming there's not a good hydraulic system back there to ensure that the packages stay safe because the package is bags of stuff that people are throwing away. Anyways, guys, yeah, moral of the story, don't throw away your life savings. I just thought this was crazy, something you guys would enjoy. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. I'd appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on those notifications. If you really want to help me out, I will put a link to the intro song in my podcast, The Scuffed Cast, down below. And also, you could use code Scrubae at the G Fuel checkout. It's a great way to get a discount on G Fuel. It really helps me out. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, other than that, I've got two more things that I want to plug. First things first, I did go ahead and put some of my story times on Spotify, so be sure to check that out. I'd really appreciate it. Link in the description. And we got the Karen Christmas sweater, the coolest merch to ever exist, which can be yours. I will put that link at the top of the description, but be sure to go get that so you can get festive. And yeah, on that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.